Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, back on good old Satisfactory, going to be continuing on our aluminum factory. Um, yes, that's what we're going to be doing today. Yes, of course, that's what we're going to be doing. But there's going to be it's just going to be us today because today is a Saturday, so it's not Tuesday like the normal stream that gets put up from Dragon is. So it's just going to be us, but that's okay. I think that's okay anyway. But yeah, we want to. I know it's a Saturday, and usually this is kind of the day I kind of kick back and get work done that I normally cannot do during the week because I'm so busy. But uh, you know, today just happens to be one of those days where it's just like I really don't have all that much to do right now anyway. So I needed to find something to do. So yeah, thought I would hop on in into the dedicated server here and this this thing. Uh, we're also going to keep unlocking recipes as well today too. So um, this the super state computer probably is the best one there. 2.4, and in fact the supercomputers, those cooling systems that we're going to be making, probably be that's the better one. But we'll select this one anyway because the beacon one, you don't make beacons anymore really, and then the coated cable. So we're gonna keep. We only got a couple hard drives left, but I think somebody might have went on a hard drive hunt. I'm actually not sure. I didn't ask him, so I guess we'll have to find out. But anyway, this is kind of where we got to last time we played, which was last Tuesday. Well, actually, last Wednesday is when the video went out, but last Tuesday is when we were playing it. We're just gonna kind of continue this. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Exactly, because I don't exactly know how long I'm just going to be playing. And also, it is super freaking cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Anyway. But yeah, we want to continue with the window theme here, up through the middle as well. The H key will lock that in place. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, what happened to my power? Oh, there's almost no power here. Alright. That makes sense, I guess. So yeah, I did. From what we did last time, this is going to be kind of two-story on this section right here. So we're going to have a single story right here. The roof is actually going to go just below the smokestacks and stuff for these machines over here. And then, yeah, hit the H key. H. There. So we can lock that in place. Should I zoom that anyway? I think three walls looks like the good height. I think that's what we got over here. Yeah, that's 3 walls there. All right. So, in case you missed it, we've got several different machines here. So we've got, don't pay attention to this machine particularly, but this one is going to be the aluminum casings. So the aluminum casings, we only have 7 machines because they make 112 per minute. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I've got the belts kind of color coded. So we've got the aluminum ingots coming in here and the copper ingots coming in here. And then on these machines, right here, these are all set up for doing the aluminum sheets. So we're doing 30 aluminum sheets per minute. That's why there's so many damn machines. 26 is the count. 25 is the count, but we can only do 24 per line, which kind of ended up separate here. But also at the same time, we couldn't do 2 rows of the same amount. So what I done was I stuck 1 aluminum sheet factory over here. And then this area right here, I think I'm going to use this as kind of a storage area as well. So over here, We've got these refineries, which are alumina solutions. So this is used the sloppy alumina alternate recipe. So we take our bauxite and our water, and we turn it into aluminum solution only. So we don't have an output of whatchamacallit. We don't have an output of silica, which is good. You think, well, but you need that silica to make the aluminum ingots, don't you? Well, we don't actually. We have an alternate for that. So, and then we just use the normal recipe here for aluminum scrap. This is just the normal standard recipe. All it needs is alumina solution and coal. So we bring the alumina solution and coal. If I could do without coal, I would, but there's no aluminum scrap recipe without something else, which is kind of sad. But that's just the way it goes. So we're going to bring in a train of coal to feed those machines. We've also got a train of water bringing in those machines. This is going to stay level. I don't think I'm going to do anything with that. But yeah, and then we had to expand this. Before last time, we did have to expand this train or this building by quite a lot. Before it only went to, I think it was like roughly here. I think it only went to here before. Right there, yeah. Okay, because the angle was the extra. So it only went to here, which we didn't have no room for. We would have been using. We would have had to do many floors, which I guess would have been okay too. But I'd rather just have it all on one floor. But yeah, and then it ended up going into the station. We had redone the rail down here to fix it to where it goes outside this door here. So here's the train station network underneath here. So trains are going to bring in, not this. This station is the output. But trains are going to bring in water, they're going to bring in coal, and they're going to bring in copper. And that's it. That's all we need. We don't need silica, and we don't need anything else. Because we're surrounded by bauxite, so we don't need bauxite coming in. We get back up here, please. Hey! So yeah, that's kind of the plan, is to try and get this aluminum factory done. We didn't get it done last time because we got distracted by Dragon because of trains. Freaking trains, man. All he wants is trains. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we had to go do some rails real quick, and well, it didn't work out anyway. We'll probably focus in on that on Tuesday, which is kind of the reason why the other reason why I wanted to do this for Saturday. So, is we want to get this done, or get it partially done at the very least before Tuesday for his stream, so that we can kind of be like, yeah, look at us, we got the aluminum factory done. That's kind of what I want to be. Like, look at us, we're so cool. Just kidding. So yeah, like I said, this is what we set up last time. We got the two belts here, one doing copper, one doing aluminum sheets or aluminum ingots. So now that is kind of set up, we kind of got it going into the floor right now, which is interesting because we need to bring aluminum sheets or aluminum ingots. So above this floor, as well. I think I'm going to leave this like this, actually. Oh, we can pick that up. What if, and this is a big what if, but what if I leave the building like this? And instead of continuing this here, wait, no. We have to leave this. Well, yeah, we do. Okay, this could be like a storage area. I'm just trying to think what would be the way for the second floor here, because this is kind of, I mean, this is the second floor technically, so it'd be the third floor. So for the third floor, that's where our smelters are going to go. I'm kind of curious how much room. What if? Okay, I had to bring it back here, I think. Yeah, we'll bring it all the way back here. as well. Like I said, this will be a storage area, so what we're probably going to need a storage area for, and a sink. We're going to need maybe a couple sinks because of how much aluminum scrap we're going to be pushing. I kind of want to set it up to where we can scrap all of the aluminum scrap. What the hell? Yeah, I want to scrap all this aluminum scrap in case the factory doesn't need aluminum scrap for any reason. So we're going to set up some. We'll set up some sinks over there. So 360, that's 720. So, oh yeah, that's right. So each machine is going to be connected together. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to connect these together on the front side, I think. Or should we have them go directly up and then connect them? No. We'll connect them together and then send them out. However, I will do it up on a belt line. Okay, I got it. 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 Shut up. I got it. Just kidding. Anyway, so conveyor merger, right? We're going to send this backwards in between each machine. I think... Is that where we want that? Yeah, that's good enough room. The reason is because I want this to be able to be walkable still in between each machine. I want you to still be able to walk between this without the splitter being in the way. So basically for this, to keep it not floating, I'll probably use this one. So go here. This is where we put it, right? That's where we put it in the center of that. Something like that anyway. And then we could do this. And then we do that. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. It's got its own little pole. The reason I'm doing the merger this way, you'll see here in a second. So let's put that ma'am down real quick. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. All right, what do we want? Ugh, this freaking recipe keeps popping up. I might get rid of it. The flexible framework is junk, kind of. Both of these are junk because you don't need these anymore. Yeah, we'll just go with this one. Just get it out of here. Get out of here. Stupid beacons. The beacons are supposed to be, oh, that's our last hard drive, too. Yeah, I might ask, what's his face to, I forget his face. I forget everybody's face. Don't worry about it. I might ask him what he did. Oh, that was perfectly spaced. Oh, beautiful. Makes me want to cry. Okay, so we do this, and we do this, because we're going to be converging these anyway, and going up to a second floor. So we converge those, and then what I'm going to do... I need to get these powered. Let's get these powered so that I can have power to fly around on. I'm going to do that the same as I've done before. If you haven't seen me do this before, you're about to see it right now. So there you go. So what we do is we bring up this right here. Now, we might have to do this a few times because I haven't exactly perfected the science on where to place this stuff. So until I can get what I want. Was that about it? I think that was it, wasn't it? Well, actually not high enough. But yeah, we keep placing poles until we find the desired height. You don't have to do this. You can do that. Well, I think that's it right there. Okay, so what I do is I go to the edge of this, and then we're going to pull this all the way across, like that. And then what we do is we take a Mark II output, or a Mark II pole, thing, and let the server catch up to us. There we go. And we just connect it like that. And then what we do... I need to get my my connectors back. I don't know. I lost my at some point I lost my hotbar, so that's just the way it is. Then we connect that to that, and that to that. Just like that. Then we just get rid of this. Because the machines will support it. And we got some nice clean power. So we just do that all the way, all the way along here. Alrighty then. So now what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to pull power from here. And since that's that double wall outlet, let's see. Yeah, that there. So that's where this pole is right here. And what I'll do is I'll do every bit, I guess. Kind of, yeah, do every bit like this. Now these ones don't look as good because of the window factor, but I suppose that's okay. Yeah, it's still going. Yeah, I just needed to pull power closer to here, but also being able to fly is a commodity over here. So yeah, I'm just pull power all the way around this. It's kind of a centralized structure of the building anyway, so it kind of makes sense. And then I'm going to put a Mark II double wall outlet right there, so I can go through that wall. Because yeah, that wall does have to exist because of the pole. And then we just connect this like that. So it just makes a circuit. Now we don't have to connect that obviously, but if I ever break one of these, I will always have power. So if I ever accidentally break one of these lines, I will always have power either coming from this side or that side. You know, it just goes in a circuit. So that's what makes it nice. Oh, jeez. Good morning. Hello, lag. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to pull power around the outside of the building. Or the inside of the building, sorry. Around the perimeter. Because that's just going to make more sense. And connected. Alright, now we can fly. Holy crap. It's a freaking miracle. We can fly. Alright, so I got the power there. Now I can't continue, obviously, because of this rock. You know what I might do? I don't often do this, but... Ooh. It's gonna end up... Well, yeah. I'm just gonna do this. This might be the wall here. I'll disconnect this real quick. Yeah, that's my only issue with it, is this here. There's no way to put a thing there. So basically what we have to do for that spot is we have to just call in some help from the, from these things. So then, oops. That's Zoop. Okay. And honestly, that right there, clipping a little bit, is much better than it just was. So I'm more than happy to do that. And I didn't want it sticking out like crazy on this end, like this is. Yeah, it's sticking out right there. I mean, we can get some of our walls back here. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just see, is there anything behind this wall on this side? Ah, okay, that would have been a mistake. Alright, well, we won't do that. It's either that or we do one of these little tricks here. So we take a road barrier and we put it roughly there. Okay. Oh, because it's on an angle. Oh, you bastard. Crap. We can do this, though. It's what's weird is it turns orange. I don't understand why those turn orange. And then we can just get rid of this. We'll leave the foundations back there, I suppose. Suppose that works. I'll disconnect that real quick. Okay, let's change that to concrete structure. I said let's change that to, oh jeez, concrete structure. Really? Can I please? Thank you. Like, server, please behave yourself. There you go. And you know what? That's the best we can do there. Actually, not bad. It's not bad. Now we'll clip through a little bit over here too. It's just I didn't like the pillar idea, so thought we'd do that. Now we do have to be careful because these machines, when they do their thing, they have a little animation of these things they poke out. This is why I always separate these. Now, of course, you can do it. You can do it however you like, but when I put these machines, I always separate these because of those deals. Now, if you actually watch when the machines are next to each other, where the game allows next to each other, just on a normal thing, the deals go through each other, which I do not like. But that's just a personal thing. You don't have to do anything that I do. Most of it's just a personal type deal. So. Just what I like to do and what I like to see. Okay. So I think from here on this wall, is all going to be taller. Or not. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure where I want to put the wall, basically, is what I'm saying. Yeah, what I'm saying is, I mean, we could run the wall right here on that spot for this specific portion of the building, because it's going to be in sections. The building is going to be in sections, so. Yeah, what I'm thinking is, actually, I don't know. I think I am going to do that. Okay. So yeah, what it's going to do is it's going to be roughly. Actually, is that where? Let's see. Is that roughly where I want it? Yes, that is roughly where I want it. Because these things smoke right here, these deals, and you can't see it. Okay, yeah, you can't see it below. And also, yeah, the power is just touching. I don't want to go any higher than that. Haven't I done something cool on this before? I done something really cool last time I did this type stuff. And I'm just trying to remember. I'm not going to do a glass roof, because glass roof wouldn't make sense with the stuff going through it and then not having, like, extra bits. So we're going to do... See, what would best represent aluminum? Probably this? Well, the steel building is already doing that, so... I guess we'll do this, but then we'll color it. We could do this, because the rest of it's going to be metal anyway. I mean, I think so. I'm not really sure, but the tar roof might be the best for this type of building here. And it would make sense. So I'm thinking we have a flat roof section here, and then we do 1 meter's a bit too much, isn't it? Okay. So we do a flat roof section here as well. I don't like that it goes through there. Be nice if it was lower. Da, 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 da. I guess it'd be... Yeah, see this... And this... Yeah, you can see that through the top, and I don't want that. Maybe slightly lower. Okay, so then what we do is we go... Not foundation, we do walls. I think we can do this. Just sitting there waiting. Okay. And then we do our ceilings, foundations, walls, architecture. There you go. Just trying to find it. And since this is an edge piece, we'll put the edge piece there. Like that. And then we'll do the 1 meter from there. No, this still sticks through. Okay. It still sticks through, even though it's 1 meter lower. Oh, wait. No, that's the same level. What the... Ah. I'm just an idiot. That's all it is. Don't worry, guys. Just a fool. Just a fool for your loving. Putting up some roof. Okay, now you can't see it. So then we do like a, like this. Or we could do it, well, would a 2 meter be too much? No, it wouldn't actually. And you can't see it through there. Okay. And then we do another 2 meter. Like that. No. And then we do a flat. Would a flat work? Okay, what if we do walls with... I got walls there. We do the window. To the window. To the walls. Then we do that. Ah! I don't have much power back here. Would the drop be significant enough? Just trying to see. Okay, no. Okay, so that design isn't going to work like I've done in the past. Or at least with this specific design here. I'll have to redesign it from... I'll probably have to redesign it from this side, because this over here is a definite size. This side is not. So whatever the definite size is over there, then we'll figure it out from there. I suppose that's good. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway. So I guess we'll see there. We'll get all this powered as well. So pull this to there. And now we got power everywhere. Alright. Yeah, it's like better to focus on that than the roof anyway. Focus on the actual functionality of the factory. And after like an hour or two of mini building later of this stuff, kind of got a little bit carried away. I was just, you know, what I do is when I know I'm not going to be recording a section, is I'll put on what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the words here. I'll put on like some music or something, or like a YouTube video, and I'll just kind of play. Well, I got a little carried away with it. Okay, so with this system, this is what I've kind of envisioned a little bit anyway. I did have to rebuild it a few times in order to get it working. So basically what's going to happen here is we're going to have the aluminum scrap come out of here. It's going to go into this lift, of course, and this side's going to go into this lift. They're going to go into here. They're going to merge together. 360 is going to become 720. 720 is then going to be pushed into this lift right here, which is going to immediately backfeed into the smart splitter. That way we can have a smart splitter as well. So this smart splitter, I haven't actually built this section yet. I actually need to somehow figure out a way to get it a little closer. But that's okay. We'll figure that out in a minute. Actually, we'll figure it out now. Why not? While I'm thinking about it. Oh, let's do this actually. Let's take down this wall. Lord, take down this wall. That wall is not even at the same height as what I needed anyway. Hold on. Let's get rid of this wall. This wall is not where it needs to be. Okay, there we go. Alright. So, we've got our foundation here. I'm going to put a floor hole in. Oh, yes, I put a floor hole in. Perfect. Okay, right next to the wall there. So then we're going to take our lift. We're going to go from this floor hole, and we're going to go to this smart splitter. Okay, perfect. So basically, the aluminum scrap is going to go out of this lift here. It's going to go into this smart splitter, and it's going to go straight up into this hole. And then we'll just leave that hole there for right now. So basically, it's going to tie it to the wall here. Now, though, what the wall is going to do is this wall here is going to do that, and that makes perfect sense. Then we don't have to have a special wall hole somewhere. We just do the floor hole, and then basically this lift is going to go directly into the wall, and the wall is going to go here, and then it's going to look like this coming out. Well, how do we want to do that exactly? Because these are going to be centered. What we could do is, hold on, let's put this wall in as well, because this is going to go here anyway. Wait a second, what the? Uh-oh, something's not right. Oh, oopsie. Oopsie daisies. I messed that up. I'm selecting all the walls. It's okay. I could just do that, do that. Perfect. Okay. Then we grab this wall again. There we go. Now it's correct. I was just like, wait a minute. That doesn't look quite right. Okay, and this particular piece of floor right here has to go. So in this case, unfortunately, this is how it's going to have to be. No, I won't be able to pull it off. Never mind. But we'll have to do this foundation here. So this corner is going to look a little weird. So it's going to be like that. If the server catches up, there we go. So, yeah, you're going to see that. You might see that in this corner, and there's a little bit of poking out right there, unfortunately. Can't really do much about that right now. Okay, so that's basically how it's going to work. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a wall hole. This is where we're going to put the wall hole. It's right there. Oh, that works so good. Oh. Again, makes me want to cry when it works that well. I love when things work out like that and it wasn't planned. Oh, it makes it so good. This one's going to go, this particular one's going to go outside the facility, and then it's just going to follow a section, and then we're going to bring it in. We might have to build a special, whoops, that's an almost deleted the wrong thing. That's in a special section, so I need to This needs to be drug all the way over. There we go. Okay. That way it continues along. Yeah, because it has to go outside the facility. And then it'll go around and whatnot, and figure out a way to get in here, I guess. I might bring it like here-ish. Like in between here. We'll figure out a way. It'll be weird though. Yeah, we could do a lift. Ooh, we could just do that. It's not a bad idea. Man, but I want it up against the wall though. Yeah. Yeah, I want it up against the wall, so we'll just go with the original plan. Put a floor hole in here. Yeah, we don't have to put a floor hole. I'm just putting a floor hole because it just makes things easier, because I have a snapping point. Then I don't have to try and figure out the distance. Whatever. Okay, so like that. Yeah, I like it up against the wall, because then it makes its own support, essentially, with the floor hole. The floor hole acts as a support, an anchor point, to the actual... It makes an anchor point to the actual wall, because the ceiling's not going to be on this side, because it's going to go up. So it's going to be like that. And we're going to do that to all of these. I didn't do that correctly. I could probably do that a little bit better. Let's do that a little bit better here. So we're gonna we gotta S curve it here, actually. I think. And we gotta S curve it over even further. The reason we have to do that because our lift has to go here, so. Okay, so then we drag that over there. Try to make this look as nice as possible. So yeah, it is a bit of a strange S curve. But there's nothing I can really do. It's more of like a thing. But yeah, there's nothing I can really do necessarily. Because just because of the distance thing. And the kind of the tight space. So there is going to be some strange wackiness going on in certain spots. Just like I said, just because of the distance there. Okay. The other thing. Okay, I just got a response from. Oh, balls! I didn't think about that. No. Okay, hold on. I got a perfect way of dealing with this. It's gonna be a little bit tight in here. Oops. That's in the wrong spot. No, I said wrong spot. Oh, server hasn't caught up. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether the server is messing up or whether you just didn't hold the button long enough. So what we do is we take this particular belt here. We go like this. We'll just drop down all the way, so I don't have to mess with it too much. Whoop. Probably should have that. Okay, so it drops down all the way. We'll do the same on this side of it, so that the lifts are in the same spot. Actually, that works out pretty good. Like I said, I did not think about that. These are the things that you just forget to think about, and it just happens. 2, 3. Okay. So that goes to there. Like I said, a little bit tight. That's okay, this is up against a wall, so it's not like it's going to be a big deal. I mean, I suppose it could be a big deal. Oh yeah, it will be a big deal. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do the shorter lift then. Which I'm fine with. And what we'll do is we'll do this. Now we got to be careful with doing this type of stuff too, because we got to make sure we connect to the proper thing. Yeah, we want to connect not to the connector, but to the actual thing. And we'll have to check and make sure this works as well. So a little bit of a lowered belt right there, but that's okay. And again, reason is because of the lift. I think that works. I was thinking about it. I was just like, you know what? I might end up taking this wall out right here. Probably would be a better idea so that it's all open. But then we'll have to put in beams to make it look like it's supported. Yeah, I'll take these walls out. And then what we'll do is we'll put in beams instead. And call it a day. That means I have to remove this again. I just built that, dang it. Yeah, repower that. Okay. That works. Alrighty. And yeah, like I said, we'll put some beams and things in these spots, probably right in between each machine to support the floor. Probably these small metal pillars. We might do the small. Oh my gosh, never mind. Okay, we'll just do that. Not that one. Well, no. We could do these. Or does that look too much? That looks too much like a construction site. We want completed beams. So yeah, we'll just do small concrete pillars then. There we go. And then yeah, each machine can have one in front of it. If it can, anyway. Ooh, that skims that one. Okay, perfect. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. But yeah, it just skims that one. Same with that one too. Okay, and then one more, which makes this spot even tighter. There we go. Yep. Okay. And that supports the actual structure, which looks good. Alrighty. But yeah, I just got confirmation that we do have hard drives at the hub. Ah! Freaking lag. Okay, we won't take the train back because that takes way too long. So we're gonna we'll just take this. Using the right click method and holding shift. I'm actually going to swap out my pack with the jetpack. The reason I'm going to do this is because sometimes you have to jump between lines. And having the hover pack when you jump between lines, if you're close to one of those towers to connect to power, you'll just start hovering and you'll be going forward at the same time and you'll lose power and then you'll just fall. I've had it happen a few times. Like there. Let's see, I can kind of... Come on, get me back on. There we go. But yeah, I can see I used the kind of hover pack just to try and keep me at the level and try to get me reconnected. But yeah, we're gonna go check. And I love this too, the Christmas lights. I could just imagine that sound this would make, like ding 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 ding, ting 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 ting, something like that. Something like that. Anyway, make my own sound effects. Okay, so at the hub here, he said he left hard drives. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, thank you. We can sync the DNA capsules because those are worth tickets. The power shards I will take, but I will only take some. I'll leave you with 43 in case you go to make a factory, and he's got 8 more hard drives. Sweet. Not to set him on the... He's been our hard drive hunter, which has been hilarious that it's been going on. You know, do that hard drive there, get that started, and then we'll just come down here. Inside this little building here. We'll go on down. Alright, then we'll go over here. Everything, I did upgrade everything down here to Mark 5, so things are moving a little bit faster than usual. But yeah, we can go ahead and sync these, and that'll get us a whole bunch of tickets. It'll give us 1 ticket, I suppose. Give us 1 ticket. The ticket number, the amount of points that you need per ticket is so insane that after a week of running, you may only end up with maybe 10 extra tickets. After a week of straight running, because this is a dedicated server, it never stops. So, but yeah, now that we got those hard drives, we can go ahead and head back. That's kind of what I was after. There we go. Okay, and we'll just take the zip line back. It's just much faster than trying to take a train, because the train has to go all the way around. Because the train goes through the Titan Forest, out the back end of the Titan Forest where the quartz is, and then it goes down into the Desert Canyon, follows the Desert Canyon all the way through to the Big Canyon, this map's Grand Canyon essentially, and then follows out all the way around down to that massive lake over by the Northern Forest starting area. And then it swings up and goes back around, goes through a spiral, and then at the top of the spiral, then comes back down along through the Northern Forest all the way to the hub. So, yeah, it does take a little bit. Oh, look at this factory inside of here. I love it. That's what I was going for, by the way. I was going for a factory that was in between all of these pillars and trees and stuff. But it's kind of like from above, if you were flying a plane or a helicopter, from above you might notice it. Of course, this is also going to be removed, all of this. Yeah. So, it's just one of them things. But yeah, it's just like, that's kind of what I wanted. Yeah, and then these sticking out above the ceiling as well, into the second floor. Because the second floor is only going to be the section where the smelters are at. It's not going to be any further from there, so. And that's actually pretty good too, because this pillar thing is going to be kind of in the way. So here in a little bit, if we get too close to it, we get too close to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this wall. I know it's kind of relying on it right now. I'm going to take a small concrete pillar, and we'll put it right in the middle of that. What the heck? Freaking game. Actually, we can just go all the way to the ceiling, I suppose.
swap back over to the hover pack. There we go. Okay, and that'll just end there. And then we just run our second floor. I need to figure out where to put the stairs too. I'm thinking the stairs can go over by that pillar there. There's a dead spot over there that we can use for staircase. And the staircase can go all the way down to the train station, I think, too. I think there's a space there where the train doesn't come close, or at least too close. And we can go ahead and use that spot. I don't know if we're going to use this extra or not. I'll just leave this like that, and I don't know if we're going to use this extra or not either. I know we're going to be probably using most of this, but we'll have to see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build up that, build up where this would normally be anyway, where these windows are. We'll build this up. I might bring it over to kind of fix this and try and sync it back to 3x3 essentially, because this is exactly where it needs to be. So basically do this. Oh, come on, there we go. Ooh, that'd be close. Wait, this foundation relies on... Okay. Interesting. So that's not where the wall would be anyway. It would be here. Yeah. Okay, and then that would work. Of course, that wouldn't be where it is either. So what we do is we take this. 1, 2, there we go. So that's where that would be. And that kind of fixes that one. Because we couldn't fix it on the floor below, because you see where the thing like butts up right against the glass, and it might even poke through in certain spots. So then we take this foundation, we remove it, and that piece too, and then we drag it over. This is all just in an effort just to try and get this back to where it's supposed to be. Alright, so it's there instead. And then the controls are weird. Probably because I'm looking at it at a weird angle. So then to be there. So then we take this. Like this. Same with this one. Take this like this. That kind of centers it over. There's a weird foundational error going on here. Yeah, we can just do this. There. That works. And then we just take this like that like that. Now, of course, we'll have to put walls in here as well, just to try and keep some consistency. I want to delete that other wall that's in there, yeah. This is no longer needed. Same with this side. Or was it this side? One of these sides has a bunch of extra wall that we don't need. Yeah, right there, okay. Then that. And just pull that through. Yeah, pull this one through. And I think, yep, that's exactly what we wanted. Okay then. So that works there, and then the staircase should work. I mean, this is the side I'm thinking about. Because if we go all the way down here, you see where the train doesn't reach this section on this side. And the staircase can just continue all the way up here. Because this side's got machines on it. This side could work too. The only problem with this side is the distance. next to the wall. Actually, I don't think it'll be too bad. We need to put that there. Something like that, anyway. Uh, yeah, this side just has a consistency issue. So, but this side has always been 3, I think. Actually, no, it hasn't. This side might be better. Yeah, this side will be much. Oh, wait a minute. No, this side has the it has the machines. Never mind. I'm thinking about doing this. Let's make this a little bit different. It's like if I do this here and that there, then it looks like the structure of the window is helping support that beam. That's kind of cool actually. Kind of want to do that on all the other edges. I mean, not obviously not all the way through, but can I put this on this wall, please? What's happening right now? Why doesn't it want to go on the wall? I don't think I've ever seen that. What the fuck? Oh, we got a hard drive ready. I don't think I've ever had that issue. Maybe I just don't remember. Could be. Oh, and then look at this crazy scrap. This is in a blender. Instant scrap you get 300 per minute as opposed to the normal recipe, which is 360. So you get less. Sulfur, wow, you need a lot more. There is no advantage to that recipe. Well, actually, there is. You take out the step of the alumina solution. That is the advantage of that recipe. You take out the alumina solution entirely, and then you trade it out for producing. Oh, you produce, so you'd still have to input water, but you would have an overage if you did the right. Well, no, you don't. You don't have over. You don't have extra coming out. So it needs 5 water. So this 5 water would go into this system right here because you need exactly 5 water. So you just kind of loop it. You loop the water into making sulfuric acid and then bring the extra water for, like it says, water. It's water. No more explanation needed. Okay, so then, yeah, I don't really like that. I hate this recipe too because this uses beacons. But again, that isn't worth it, and it really wants it to have this plastic smart plating. So I'm just going to go with that, and then we'll start the next one. But yeah, I think this is looking good so far. I think I'm going to get rid of this wall too. Yeah, we'll get rid of all the inner walls, and then for this beam here, we're actually going to put a beam like the other side is. No, one more. There we go. And then can we... Yes! Yeah, we can do that. Okay, I like that. I need to fix this one too. This one I didn't actually fix. I suppose it doesn't really need to go all the way. Oh, maybe it does. Just for fun. Ish. We could put it on the pillar. And then just be like this. And then we have some power connectors on the pillar there. Well, this one actually goes through the beam and then connects to the center. Oh, wait for the server to catch up. There we go. I suppose the beam doesn't need to be that long. Hold on. So we connect it here instead. Where did I connect this one? Was it just outside the... Yeah, it was just outside the foundation. So there's a little gap in there so that somebody walking up that ladder could do that. Okay. Alright, so then we'll take our beam. I said we'll take our beam. Overlay that. There we go. We just go to here instead. And then we just take this and we'll go... Oh, we could go to here, actually. And then that makes it consistent with the other side. And so then we do this. That makes it consistent with the other setup. Okay, then we get rid of this beam here. Get rid of that little connector. And then, of course, we take our beam connector, we do this. And I do need to paint this one aluminum so it matches. Same with all these. So you also always notice that I always put when I'm putting down beams, if on the seams of those beams, I always overlay it by one snapping point. Ooh, that actually kind of looks good without the orange. I like that, actually. On this side, we'll have to put those little feet. I'm just going to call them feet. Put those little things, the little feet there. I think that'll work. Oh, and then of course we got to go up and over, and we'll do this side as well. And that does kind of do all of this. Something like that, anyway. Okay, and then that actually didn't look too bad. Things kind of colored gray right now. Okay. What was next? What were we doing over here? Oh, right. Wanted to do this. You know what I think they should do? I think with these power connectors, there should be either A, power connectors with lights, or B, power connectors. Oh, that's why that's doing that. Okay. That's why that does that. Is because the connection point is actually on the foundation. I wonder if you could... No, you can't, because it snapped. It snapped to it, so... Yeah. Yeah, there's no way to really do that unless you had a beam. Duh. Got it. Yeah, so then let's try this, actually. So then what we do is we grab ourselves a pillar. Where this is. Where is this? It's right there. Put it just outside. Get rid of the wall. Okay, get rid of both walls. Ooh. No, it's still possible. It's still possible. We just don't snap it. Okay. No, it still does it. Okay, well, we tried. And if we try and snap it inside, it'll probably end up being too much. So it was kind of centered on this, I thought. Yeah. I think it was centered on. No, it's not centered on that either. So if we do that there, that's the closest we could get it. Okay, then beam connector, of course. I can't move it up. So what I'm going to have to do is try to get a better angle. Ah! Freaking server. Just the damn cable's in the way, but I don't want to remove it. Okay, then we remove this. And then it's hovering. Yeah, okay, well. Again, we tried. We did try. And there's nothing you can do about the beam length. It goes out in sections, so it's not like it's a completely free placement. Like I said, it was a good try. We'll just have to deal with it being like that. Because the world wants it to be snapped like that. And there's nothing you can... Well, just about... There probably is something you could do about it, but I don't know that method, so... Then again, it doesn't really matter too much. Anyway. So... Plus there's going to be some interestingness going on anyway, but... Okay. So that does that floor. And like I said, this is going to be the floor of the schmelters. Schmelters are going to be schmelting. Schmelting. Okay, so the other thing I want to do... Can I go one... I can't go one foundation wider here. However, I can go half a foundation wider on this side. Or can I go... No, I can go a full foundation wider on this side. Okay. Yeah, because I think this right here... I'm not going to use this extra right here. This was just because of the train. And because that was because of the train, why did I don't know why I did that, to be honest with you. Yeah, this is just because of the rail. Yeah, let's not, I didn't think about this, to be honest with you. Let's get rid of all this extra foundation we don't need. It's just like, yeah, I just didn't think about that at all. Oh, I should probably have left it, huh? Should I have left that I probably should have left that foundation. And just got rid of the walls, I guess. Okay, what are we trying to center off of here? Let's try and go off the actual building. Right there. Again, like I said, I don't know why I carried it up. Oh. Throw down another ma'am because I'm lazy. Recycled plastic. I've seen all of these a million times. Fine, we'll take the recycled plastic, I guess. All of it's junk. Like, stop giving me junk recipes. Damn it. This should match up. Well, I was close. I was like, that should match up with the... Actually, it might have. I'll have to see here. But yeah, we got to get rid of all of this extra. I was just seeing what I needed to delete. Okay. It's like, yeah, I don't know why this was a thing. Why I carried that extra over. Oh, it's just slightly too long. That's actually perfect, though. Slightly too long is okay. We can, as long as it doesn't glitch too much, we can overlap. I know my mergers are showing. Like, okay, it's very freeing to have your mergers showing outside the building. If that makes any sense. All right, fight the powers. Fight the power. Anyway. And then why is this corner? Oh, the corner's cut off. We could carry that. We could carry that up. It's just trying to decide what to carry up and over and whatnot. Oh. Okay. And then we've got this extra bit that sticks out, which is fine. I don't mind the little extra like shelving bit there. That's, yeah, like I said, it's okay. And then we've got a more slim section. Like I said, we're still gonna put the flooring here, but I don't think we're gonna carry this up to the next or up past this floor. I think this floor is gonna be the ending of this area, which is gonna be cool. It's gonna be like there's just multiple sections of the building that are just kind of there. Why is that one that much higher? That is a strange one. I don't think I've ever seen it display it that far. Displace it, not display it. Displace. I don't think I've ever seen it displace that far. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. There we go. Needed to get back in here so we could redo the power. Okay. There we go. Gonna give the server a minute. Alright, and that worked. Okay. Now we're reconnected back in as if we were already there. And this section, I'm only going wider because I'm only going wide like this because I'm actually going to put the staircase here. Probably in this section right here, we'll put our staircase. So that means we'll have to redo the power around this section. I was going to say it's either that or we go inside the area, but then I was just like, no, that ain't going to fit either. There's just not... I did kind of tightly go around this, so... But anyway, do we have power over here again? Yes, we do. Perfect. Alright. So then I just got to work on how I'm going to do these other things. So basically what I'm thinking is we need 5, the way Dragon worked it out was 5 lines of 12 for the smelters. We need 5 lines of 12 smelters. Ooh, because that's 60. So if we take our 12 times 60, which is 7, or sorry, actually that works out because it is 60 per minute, so that's 720. That's 1 belt per row. It was 12 times 5. Yeah, that's 60 machines. We need 60 machines at 60 ingots or 60 scrap per minute, which works out to 2 smelters exactly. This is the way he worked it out, by the way. I didn't do this math, he did, because he likes to do my math for me, I guess. He likes doing math. He likes doing puzzles, just like me. It's the whole reason we all play this game is because of freaking puzzles, man. It's the puzzle of trying to figure out, like, I got this input or I got this output that I need, and I need to figure out how much I can work with that, and try to puzzle it out, and it works well. So, but anyway, so basically 2 machines. That's why we're combining 2 machines into 1 belt, because that's 720. That's just under the maximum belt speed, which is 780. But it works out exactly like that. So basically the system's going to get full. We're going to let the system fill up, and then we're going to send the lines out. So I'm going to have, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have like I might have like a little box in between each line, just for fun. But yeah. And the other reason I extended this out is not only because of the assemblers downstairs. That was the main reason. The other reason is because then what I can do is I can go like this. And look at that. 5 lines of 12. Well, there's 12 anyway. I can put one machine per foundation, which is what I wanted. I can put one smelter per foundation. Now, the only problem with that is you need um, a full foundation in between. So then this is going to be a line, this is going to be a line, and this is going to be a line. That's only 4 lines, right? We only got one extra foundation out here. So we need to figure out how we're going to do 5 lines of 5 lines of 12. Now what we could do is we could do 4 lines? No, it was if it was 5 lines of 12, that would be 10 lines of 6. If we could get 6 across and then do it that way. But yeah, it's just not wide enough, I don't think. Yeah, we can only do 1 foundation more, which doesn't give us that extra line. We could try and squeeze it in, I suppose, and see if that works out for us. We could get an extra foundation or extra half foundation on this side. That might get us plus this foundation here, because I'm looking at the smallest point, which is here. We can't get an extra half foundation there, so that might get us if we squeeze it all in. We'll have to see. But I'm going to play around with that for a little bit, and we'll see you when hopefully we'll see you when I have it done. Alrighty then, that took a little longer than expected, but we did manage to get it. So now we've got our 5 lines of 12. I was gonna hit the 10 lines of 6, but that just wasn't gonna work out. Now, unfortunately, we're probably a meter or 2 over. Yeah, we're about 2 meters over too far. Which basically means that these are going to stick out, unfortunately. There's no way to really get around that. That's just kind of how that has to be. But like I said, yeah, we've got it all and got it all belted up as well. So the splitters are just going to dead end as well. And the mergers are going back that way. So we've got... Oh, uh-oh. We have a problem. No, we have power. What happened? Was that him? That might have been Gonho. He might have been trying to power a hard drive. I guess we'll give him an ask. What did you do? Because that definitely wasn't us, and we still have power. More than enough power for maximum consumption. Our production is still 27,975, so I don't understand what that was about. No idea. That's probably him, though. I think he was powering a hard drive, would be my guess. But yeah, we got all this belted, and we're getting ready to hook it all up with some power. I just got to get some things kind of figured out. This right here is going to be an interesting build because of the way the thing is. Now, it is at a 45, so we might be able to work on that, but I think it might end up being a flat roof because the inner corner of a 45 isn't exactly what we need per se. So we're going to have to, like I said, figure that one out. Well, this would be the intersection. Yeah, it just wouldn't. It would make sense. So I have an idea, but I was thinking about putting these smelters at the above, having the roof come through for these smelters. That's what I was thinking about doing, and I think it makes sense. But at the same time, I'm thinking about just having a pitched roof, and we'll say that the pitched roof, and then all the smoke goes to the top, and then it gets sucked out or whatever, right? That's what I'm thinking about anyway. Is doing like a 4 meter might be too much. We'll see. Yeah, that might be too much. Just because the distance. Let's see. They would come together here. Something like that. Oh, by the way, yeah, like I said, that was him. He's gone home, is out getting hard drives for us, which is awesome. Awesome of him to do, because we definitely need the hard drives. Now, unfortunately, I am out of hard drives right now, so I won't be able to scan anymore. We've unlocked some various recipes, nothing really all that important. Oh, we did get one. We did get one extension, one 6-slot extension on our inventory, so that was pretty nice of the game to give us that. It's just one of them things. But anyway, so now we got to figure out how we're going to get that from over there to over here. So this one is going to be the interesting one, right? Because this one has got to get over here somewhere. I think this right here is going to be outside the building. Maybe, depending on how we do it. Ooh, jeez. Look at lag. We got kicked out earlier. It was funny. But yeah, I'm thinking about running the wall here. Like that for that one. And then one more, of course. And then running the wall this way. I think that's him. I think that's what it is. Yeah, he's trying to power a 42 megawatt. Okay, that's what he's doing. So that definitely is him getting hard drives. So I was like, what the heck? Do that or we leave this inside the building. But then we end up pulling it through. And the antenna gets all weird. I'll have to figure out something. Yeah, that one's just in a weird spot. But it's the awesome sink for that, so we could go one more. And then do that this way. Ooh, that'll line up. Okay, and then we got room. Because we got, I think we got a foundation on this side. Yeah, we got a foundation on this side. And then we've got this side as well, so. Yeah, and I think what I'm going to do is we'll use this roofing section here to get all the belts kind of consolidated into one another. I'm actually going to do a 45 corner on this. As well. So what that means is we take our road barrier right here and put it on that dot there, and then we'll move it over slightly. Yeah, because we got this system here. Okay. We'll leave it there. Okay, delete that one. Be nice if I could corner those correctly. I suppose a little bit of overlap on this side's not so bad for this particular angle. Yeah, that's okay. And then that kind of separates in between those and kind of makes it a little bit better. So yeah, we're like I said, we're just going to use this roof section to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wall here. We're going to put a door right here because this is going to be outside. I mean, it could all be inside as well. Maybe this will have a different roof section. I might even run the belts one higher like this to keep them off the floor. So yeah, instead of that, we do it here. Okay. Yeah, that looks much better actually. Okay, this one's going to be the tricky one because of where the belt is. And I forgot about that when I built this. This is like, okay, I gotta figure out a different way to do that, and I just never did. So, we'll put a foundation right here at each one of these. Because I haven't done that yet. Actually, it was down here. Yeah, and this would probably look better anyway. So put a foundation there. Put a foundation there. Replace that wall. I said replace the wall, I didn't say overlap it. Oh, there we go. He's since he's out exploring, it's causing the server to lag a little more than usual. Okay. We'll just delete that one there. Okay, and then floor hole. Yes. And the reason I went with 5 of these was to not only match the buildings or the belts themselves, but it was to kind of take up space. That's kind of the whole reason I did that. It's not necessary, obviously. But that's just how I did it. The game kind of corrects itself on that one. Oops, too high. Also replace that one. There we go. Wait, this is going the wrong way. It means that one's going the wrong way, and probably that one too. I should have had the bottom section figured out first. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then this last one. Alright, so we got to do that, and then we got to get that belt down here, which is going to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt than I wanted it to be. We might have to pull it out and then bring it down to this. No, I've already tried that. It didn't really work. I might bring it around, get it on this level first, or have it on this level first. Like that, and then we'll do a straight lift from there, because this area is already kind of taken up by space anyway. Yeah, and actually, that doesn't even need to be there. Could we get this a little bit closer? Curious. Logistics, Mark 5. Like there instead. Because it already confirmed it'll connect there. Okay, it will not. Okay, so what we have to do then is we have to plan for 5 right here. Okay, and then a 3. Because it'll connect to this. Invalid shape. Yeah, I know. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Because it doesn't want to connect to the lift. It wants to connect to the lift. It doesn't want to connect to the actual thing. And even though that was just valid a second ago, now it's no longer valid. And now if the lift isn't there, then it's valid. I'll show you. Actually, no, it's no longer valid. Okay, 3. It's only valid if I do it this way. Now I'm wondering if I can take this lift. No, he wants to stick it on the end. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Now, can I put this belt in like this? Yes, okay. That works. Alright, that's just what I wanted to know. Is where exactly I could put it. That sounds wrong, but it is what it is. Okay, so then we have to put a... Because it's not going to S-curve. Yeah, it's not going to S-curve to there. It'll only S-curve to here or here, so... The best thing we can do is probably put this like this. Let's get rid of this one. So then we S-curve, kind of, to that one. Like I said, it is going to be a little bit weird. Yep, and then we go from... Okay, we get rid of this, because that was there for that exact purpose. Alright. Okay, and then we just go from here to here. We get rid of these. Then we just go from there to there. Delete that one, because that one was backwards anyway. Sometimes the game doesn't distinguish what's backward and what's backwards and what's not. But there, okay. That fixes that issue. Okay, so that should work. As long as all the belts are connected correctly via the server, which can sometimes cause issues, we are okay there. And then now we got to get all these belts over to this. So we've got 2 input belts, 2 lifts side by side, which I'm going to do this way. Like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave a hole. I'll make the hole smaller with some stuff, but yeah, you get the idea. The lift is going to, so we'll take a 5 like this, or 6, sorry. We'll take a 6 like this, and this should put it right at the exact height of everything. I think it's only 2, isn't it? I believe it's only 2. Yeah, it's only 2. Okay, we'll put these here anyway. Alrighty. And then this one in particular, this one here, I'm going to just go straight to this. Now, it's not going to connect to that one, of course. Or we bring it outside. Because it's already outside to begin with, we just bring it outside and bring it along the wall. Because, I mean, this isn't going to be a wall, but we just bring it alongside on the outside here. So we just make a wall hole. Because it's already outside, we might as well keep it outside until it comes in here. So, I mean, that makes sense to me. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys as well. I need to change these over to concrete for now. Because I'm still not sure what I'm going to do. So we grab a 4, and then we do this and do that, and then hopefully that's going the right direction. It's not. Balls. No! It's going the wrong direction. There. That's going the right direction. Okay. There we go. Because that's the inputs there. And yeah, it's like I said, it is going to be a little bit weird, unfortunately. What I might do is I might see if I can connect directly. I might put this here and then connect that lift again. That way it connects properly. Because I bet you 100% it's not connected. So. And now it connects. So that should be connected to that lift directly through the wall. I mean, we can always break the wall and place the lifts that way. But yeah, since there isn't going to be a roof here, we kind of have to support this way. I was just thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Why don't we just go every power connector? Then the power connectors line up with the belt connectors. I think that'll work. As long as we don't run into this ground over here. Ooh, we just touch it. Good. Okay, connect that. There we go. And then, of course, we're going to have to do the lift thing with this one as well. So this one's got to go for the moment. So 4, we connect it to the wall, changes direction. We got to get it at the same level as that, which I think is there. Yeah, okay. There's that. Okay, so now that is directly connected to that system. So then we go from here. Ooh, there's 2 snapping points. Okay, get rid of the wall. There. Now we know it's directly connected. And then put the wall back. I mean, the wall hole doesn't really matter here because we can't see on either side. Yeah, and I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to delete this. We're going to have to start over. Got an alarm. We're going to have to start over with this one here. Just to repeat that process to make sure it works. So again, connect it there. Of course, reverse the direction. Okay, that's on level. Okay, then we grab that. Okay, now we know that's definitely connected to the lift. Okay, and then we just grab this. Alright, cool. Alright, that one's now connected. Connected. Okay, so that one's directly connected to its line. As well. So now this one's got to connect to this inner one, and then of course the next and next. So we got 3 here. This one's going to be a little more difficult because this one splits between the 2. we're going to have to probably do a bit of an S-curve in order to make this one work. Unfortunately, just because just where it landed. If I had put this on this side, where it actually no, I couldn't have done that. If I had rotated them, then it would have worked. Oh, it would have worked so much better. Well, it's already placed. I'm not pre-built. It took me a long time to build that. Okay, I'm not doing it again. It's not happening. It is not happening. Cool thing is, though, they'll run along this window, I guess. So then we grab some more 6. Stack it up. Just like that. Okay. And then, of course, immediately, as soon as we get in here, I think that's it there. I don't know, that might be too close, but we're going to have to test it, of course. I don't always remember the exact thing. I believe this one's 1. Is it 1 or 2? Oh, it's been a while. It's probably 2. It's always 2. Hello? Yeah, 2. Oh, right. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I did forget about that as well. That we're going to have to do because the S-curve won't work the same. Yeah, so it has to go here. If we want that to S-curve exactly the same as the other one, we have to do it like that. Now, of course, we could get it a little closer. As well. I think I wanted it out too, though, for a specific reason. No, it's lost my mind there. Oh, because of that. Okay, yeah, we'll just have to work on that. Oh, no, big lag coming. Hopefully he wasn't flying at the moment. Oh, now they touch. Ugh. Yeah, we'll do the 2. I'm more fine with the 2 than I am of them overlapping like that. Okay. And of course we grab these. And then we grab a 3. Go from here. Whoops. Go from here to there. From here to there. Okay, that's connected. Alright. So now we've got the 2, and we got that one. That one's fully connected already. So these 2 need to come together and connect to this system here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight across. We'll go every foundation here. Because I think that looks better. It's more clutter, basically. It's basically what I'm thinking. You heard of Sims and clutter? You know, stuff that makes things look better because it's cluttered up. It's not so empty. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot more empty space in this side. Honestly, if I had to redo it again, what I would probably do is I'd probably put these things, the sinks, on this floor. But then we would have a huge empty space below. you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. But now we did not. The one thing I completely forgot to do, because I had replaced a lot of these after I placed them the first time, is what we want the center to be any and the left to be overflow. Go to the next one. Center to be any, and the left to overflow. This one never got replaced, so that one's good. Now this one's going to be different, of course. This one's center and right. And this one will be center and right. Center right is overflow, and then this one is center, and then right is overflow. Now, we should not have any overflow, but should we have some overflow at some point? Which I might end up doing at some point, just because I could. Is we've already got the sinks set up. They're already powered as well. All of these are powered. Is at some point this system might come into play, but we may not ever need it. So it's just one of them things. Okay. So then we want. Is this too close? 1, 2. This might be too close. But we're going to test it. Okay, those walls are going to be a problem. Let's remove them temporarily. Just to make sure we don't connect to the wall. And yeah, it looks like those are too close. Okay. I just wanted to check. I can't always hold all the information in my head at one time, so. And then we'll just run this one. Bit too close there. Yeah, run that one directly. You just see it all wigging out there. Okay. Oh, dude, is that perfect? Oh, nice. That is perfect. Okay, so this one, 1, 2. Dude, I love it. Dude. Makes me want to cry again. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful that I messed it up. It actually wasn't as close as I thought it was. There we go again, trying to put it where it was beautiful. I don't want it like that. It's fine. It was close enough. Okay, so that goes to there, that goes to there. Now this one, 1, 2. I'm probably going to get rid of this one here. It's just a little too close. Okay. So now those are connected. I was itching my shoulder if you didn't know what that noise was. Remove this one here. Let's redo these. Oops. Okay. Perfect. So those are now connected directly to the system, and they are ready to go. So now we just got to get these two connected, which shouldn't be too hard. I don't know why I'm going every half foundation now. I went from, we'll go every couple foundations with a lot of these, and then now it's every foundation because it looks good, and then every half foundation because my brain went, for a minute. I suppose over-engineered is better than underdeveloped, right? Well, maybe not always. I guess it depends on what your definition of over-engineered is. My definition of over-engineered is like a cell phone that you could, a cell phone that you can throw off of a 50-story building, and it hits the ground and it still functions. That's over-engineered. Like, you're never going to need that in your day-to-day life, I guess. But some people, I guess, would class over-engineering as putting too many features and, that kind of stuff on there. Which to me, that just, I'm out of rods. Oh, no! I'm out of rods! I need that to go back. I have to go back. Kate, I have to go back. I'm sorry. Timely reference, that one. But yeah, we'll head back, we'll grab our rods, and then we'll be back over there. Okay, then, and then back here, let's go ahead and get this hooked up. There's probably going to be a little bit of lag because I did just make it over here, but oops, that's one too many, or one too close. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'll just do this. Okay. Just like that. I'll pull this over. Like that. Like that. Okay. Then we'll go 3. Bring that to there. Bring that to there. And bring that to there. Okay then. That works. So now that all those are connected, now we can take our wall here. Our little single wall, go ahead and put it back. We put that on default. So just place it. Okay then. And that places all of them. Very, very nice. Quite a crazy build, I must say. Oh, and some more lag. Uh-oh, we might be getting kicked out here. Because I can't open up the build menu. Not good. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. I bet you that's a lot of fun doing what he's doing. Ugh. What's even more fun now? Okay, so that goes there. And then that goes there. And then we just take a 1 meter wall. Huh. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought something crazy had just occurred that would have been awesome, but never mind. Now we could do that too. Oops. The wall does not go through the belt, so. And what we'll do is we'll soup it. Okay. Okay. And there we go. Look, got a nice little hole for our belts. Do the same over here. Yeah. Okay, still higher. Good. Now this is the only issue with this one. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not an issue. Never mind. I just put this one on the wrong spot. I was like, oh, that's gonna overhang into that area, but never mind. It was just in the wrong spot. Perfect. Alright. And then we've got our 5 lines of stuff. So that's that set. So this needs to go down below us. So we're going to immediately throw a floor hole here. We're going to hit 4 and make sure that's going the correct direction, which it is now. So now we're going to have 3, I think. We're going to have 3 lines of this stuff. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I need to calculate out how much we're going to need for each set down here. So we're going to remove a floorboard. Well, concrete. Whatever. And we're going to see how much do we need. Oh, this is still on. There we go. How much do we need for this line? Because we need to figure this out. So, which I think it might be one belt, or I know it's one belt actually. So we have 7 of these. So 150 times 7 is 1,050. Now I did split this up to 5, I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay, that's split to 5. All right. So then 150 times a 5 is 750. So that's the exact number of the belts. So 750. What did I say? Yeah, 750. Okay, that's not going to be possible, is it? Not with this here. So 30 times 24 times 24, 720. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, so this isn't going to be enough. This line right here is not going to be enough just for that. Now it will be enough for everything else, but unfortunately, that's not enough for this. So what we've got to do is we've got to run a splitter on this. We've got to run probably a smart splitter if I had to guess what type of splitter to run. If we run a smart splitter on this, we can run a smart splitter and run a merger right here, and then combine that to get the 780, and then it's going to balance out later on down the road. So it'll balance out. So it'll, even though it doesn't need 780, it'll hit it to 780. Because I don't want to use what are they called? I don't want to use programmable splitters. Because yeah, we can decide exactly how much to send where, but I think it'd be better if we just use a smart splitter instead. A smart splitter will be way more, I'd say way more efficient. We don't have to play with the numbers as much, so it's a little easier on the brain. It's way more efficient at me being lazy. How about that? I mean, that's you can't fault me for wanting to be a little lazy when it comes to the numbers. I mean, you can, but you know. Okay, so that's the height of that belt, so we need to go one more. Okay, so then we'll run a belt up to here. And then we'll run a belt line across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a smart splitter, and I'm going to set my overflow to go left. Now, because the way this one's set up, is going to end up with overflow. I think this is going to end up with overflow. I'm not really sure how I'm going. Like I said, I'm not really sure how I'm going to set this up specifically, but I do know that this isn't enough. It's either that or we go down here, and we try and split in between. We go one more belt, or we go one more of these. That might be the better way. Then we can get under 720, and what we can do is we can put a smart splitter on the end of that line and then send it to the right, and then that'll so facing this way, send it to the right to these lines instead, and that might be a better approach. Because we don't, for this right here, we don't need we need 150, 300, 330. And no, this is not a mistake. This aluminum sheet is meant to be here because we need 24, or what was that? I can't remember how many we needed. I actually have it. Let me pull it up here. Yeah. do that. Right, I'm kind of doing this in real time here. What we'll do is we'll switch it over to that. Transitione. There we go. Don't ask me why I say that. I just say that. Okay, so now you should see Satisfactory calculator here, and what we have. So we need a 25.7 doing aluminum sheets. Ah, okay. So I needed one more. I thought I needed 24 or 25. Sorry, I thought I needed 25 or under 25, but yeah, I needed actually 26 assemblers doing aluminum sheets. But if we go back to the game here, come on, there we go. If we go back to the game here, come on, there we go. It just wasn't doing it. Then we have room for one more machine right here, so we can definitely do that. So if we were to sit, let's say we move this this lift to this portion here. Okay, so that means this machine is included. So 150 times 1, 2, 3 times 3, 450. Okay, so 450 plus 60. 510, okay. So 510 on this set, because I'm going to add another machine there. I'm not going to overclock. I'll just add another machine. We'll call it good. And then this is 112. So rather than this one being, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this will be 4. So 150. Was it 150? Yeah, 150. So 150 times 4 is 600 exactly. Okay, so we're going to end up with not have it, or we're going to end up with too much on the belt. But these belts deadhead, so it doesn't matter. They'll only take what they need by doing that. So then we can send the one line down here. So we move this and put it here instead. So we can do that pretty easily. We can just do this. Actually, this one doesn't matter. But then we do this. We take our little left here. And we go this side. I'll have to remove these, because these were put in after. Oh, jeez, man. Come on, lag. Okay. There. Do that. Then we just remove these. Okay. Oh, that's what I removed. Balls. Such a pain in the butt, this game. when it's a dedicated server. Just it happens. It's not supposed to happen, but it happens. Hopefully 1.0 fixes all of this. I'm still hoping that I get chosen as well. Or at the very least, I hope I get, if I'm going to get rejected, tell me I got rejected. That way I don't sit and wonder forever. Going, when are they going to do that? Oh, it's already been done. Oh, well, damn. You know? That's just, that's a personal opinion of mine. Like, I always hated when looking for jobs that the job center, that the job that you were going for never tells you that you didn't get the job. I mean, of course, you're looking for many other jobs, right, at the same time, but they never tell you that. And then you're sitting there wondering if you ever got the job or not. And then you're just like, well, that would have been awesome to know, because then I could have took, I was thinking that maybe this job would have worked out, so I kind of put this one on the side, and now it's too late for, just bad choices. It's one of them things that always irritated me. It's like, if I'm ever a boss looking for employees and I don't want to hire somebody because of whatever reason, I'm going on it now. I'm on my rant. I'm on my, as Dragon calls it, the soapbox. Yeah, I'm on my soapbox. But if I don't want to hire somebody for whatever reason, I'm not going to tell them a reason, more than likely, but I am going to say, hey, we looked at your case, or we looked at your resume here. We, from our interview and from the resume and stuff, you're just not what we're looking for. I'm sorry. Be nice about it, that kind of stuff, but definitely not going to be one where I don't call them, and then they call me asking, hey, you're still looking at my resume like a month later. I've done that too. I've even had it to where I called them and they said, yeah, we're still looking into it, even though they had filled the position already. Yeah, we're still, looking for hires and stuff. And it's just like, okay. And I waited and waited and waited, called back every week or so, and they kept saying that. And then one time they're just like, oh yeah, uh, didn't we tell you? Didn't we tell you earlier that we'd filled the position like a month ago? And it's just like, are you serious? You were telling me this whole time, giving me false hope. You bastards. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And basically, it just turned out to be a miscommunication between the job and who was doing the hiring process and all that. It's just like, whatever. Sorry. Me being on my soapbox here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. I'm going to keep that power connector there because that's where it needs to be. But we're going to remove that. I actually might remove this one, and we'll connect further down the line. Maybe. But yeah, I do need one more. Okay. So we got a setup for one more here. So we got the splitter. This one goes here. At least you get to see how this was set up. That one goes there, that one goes there. Do that. Okay, then I'll color this one here. Like that. And then we gotta connect into there, because that's the copper. And then we go from here to this one with that. And then from here to that one with that. And we're gonna color code that one. No, don't color code that. Color code that. This is just so I know which lines are going where. Game. Thank you. You guys know how I am with that when it comes to this game. I always go off on tangents, and it's so hilarious. I understand. It's a blast. Sometimes it can be a real drag, but that's just how it goes. Okay. So we'll send that there and there. Then we'll color code those ones and this. Alright, and then we needed to connect to this, please. Thank you. Now what's cool is this connects to this machine even though it's not supposed to be able to do this, really. I mean, it kind of. I don't know if it's a bug or not, but I do know that this works because you can hear the snap point. And what it does is it sticks the accordion out this way, but this is actually connected, believe it or not. It's actually connected because we tested this a while ago. There we go. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. But yeah, since I needed 2 lines of everything, it's just like I'm trying to figure out all different stuff. Okay, so now that we got that sorted. Oh, no, do we want to have it completely sorted yet? So I want it to overlap. There we go. And how close was it? It was to here, right? With a little bit of distance, like that. Oh, so that was a good guess. That's the distance that we chose. Yeah, that was absolutely the distance that we chose. Holy crap! Not expect to actually get that. Thought I was going to have to rebuild it. I will take it. Okay. So then power to this. And then... Okay, if we wanted to get power over there, I think that's what we'll do there. Control C, Control V, color code. Okay, because this one's also going to do aluminum sheets. Alrighty then, perfect. Also, we'll have to run... I haven't run mergers with these yet. So I guess we'll do that now. Get those mergers in place. Alrighty then, so now we're looking at all of this. I also built these because I was like, it kind of seemed a little floaty, so I went ahead and put these beams up here to connect them, which seems to work out pretty darn well. Just a little color variation with the and just variation with the beams and stuff, which makes it look really good, I think anyway. So I had to kind of readjust the input, of course. Also color coded all of this as well. Everything's good to go. So now we just got to figure out the inputs and stuff like that too. So we need to input copper, and we need to output the sheets, and we need to output the other stuff. So below us is the train station. Train stations, I should say. So what I'm going to do is that right there, that one is aluminum casings. So we're going to bring down the aluminum casings here. And we've got this train station right here, which is the train station. Is these two are, one's going to be aluminum casings and one's going to be aluminum sheets. Aluminum casings we'll probably put in the front because that's the closest, and most of the other ones are going to end up right there or around that area. So, and those two are, I think those two right there are copper. I'm not really sure. I'll have to see, of course, at the top. So we're going to leave this output there. So we've got the aluminum casings right here, aluminum sheets. I think what I'm going to do is I'll do it like this. One, two. Yes, that's how I'll do it. Okay. And then I don't usually have these on my hotbar because I don't use them a whole lot, but we'll go ahead and drop these down. Oh, I was like, I can't see them. There we go. Oops. Sometimes you float. See how you float slightly sometimes? It's just like you just miss. You click it right as it moves. It's annoying. But it works. Okay, I'm going to remove this one here for the moment. That's just so I can not have to worry about connecting to it by accident. So I want to go there. This one, of course, will go here. Just like that. And now at least they're both at the same thing. Okay, so those are now connected. We'll probably put this back. I'll have to use the H key, lock it in place. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Alrighty, so like I said, the top, or this one, is going to be the aluminum casing. So what we have to do is we have to bring this all the way up to the top where it would normally be, but then drop it down 1, 2. Okay. So then we bring this one foundation, another one foundation. I'm going to get rid of this temporarily so I don't use it. So I'm going to go to here, 1, 2. That way we don't have to put down another connector or anything. So then that one will go there. Oh yeah, we still have gone home searching for hard drives for us. And the game's about to lag for him, and for me. Okay. Then we'll put that foundation back. So there's the aluminum casings hooked up. And then we need the aluminum sheets hooked up. I'll do that. There. Just like that. I think what I'm going to do as well for these, since they're really long, is we'll go over into the architecture. We'll grab the small frame. And we'll grab some more steel beams, of course. I have my this was my train that was providing all the materials, but or not, but that's it. Was it bringing in? I don't think it was bringing in beams. No, so that means we have to go to our other train, which is over here. Still, I don't remember where our other train's at. Our actual train. There you are. Our construction train. Our rail construction train, that's what this one is. Yeah, I was on my way back. Look at the crazy rail. This is temporary, by the way. It's not. It was not permanent. We'll have to finish that some other time. So we'll grab a couple of stacks of steel beams. Oh, yeah, look at this factory. It's looking good. I mean, it's looking like it is a factory of sorts, I guess. Oh, come on. No lag. Stop it. I hate that. Jeez, that was a way backwards. It's the worst when it does that to you, and then it kicks you out, and you're up in the air, kind of floating along or whatever, and then you come back to the game and you're already on the ground because the server kept going with the player, but it can't just leave the player up in the air. It keeps going, and then you end up on the ground with no health. It's just like, it's like it's a literal kick in the balls. I suppose it's too big of a deal, but okay. So there's that. All right, and then from here we'll connect from the other one as well, and that just allows us to have a little bit of structure to our lifts here. 1, 2. Okay. And there's that one. And of course, like I said, there's going to be another one here for lift as well. We could put it like that. But we'd have to somehow figure out the ceiling portion. Because if I was to do that, I'd want the lift to be... That actually looks kind of cool. Hold on, I got an idea. It's like, hold up. We can get this looking really good. We put that there. So now we have a connection point. Oh wait, this needs to be on the other side. Needs to be there, I think. Yes. Nice. So that connected to this lift down here, and you would never really know. And then we just put another set of supports in there. Call it a day. Okay, perfect. All right. We'll do this one the old-fashioned way. I'm out of concrete again. Jeez. I'm using all the concrete from this supply train right here, which is the supply train for this major project that I'm working on, which is quite crazy. Is there any concrete in? Nope. Okay. We'll keep that one because it's going to disappear. So here in a second. Now the other thing we got to worry about is the copper. How's the copper going to get here? So the copper is going to be down here below as well, because the copper is going to be coming from over there. So that's how we're going to do that. That's just, you probably got confused, like, why is that being pinged? I kind of want to redo this lift now, because I know the copper is going to be coming from there. What if we put it down one lower? And then the copper goes over the top of it. I think that'd be the better choice there. Okay, and we've snapped to it again. Alright. Oh yeah. I forgot that can do that. I think it's going to be coming from here. I actually don't know how I wanted it to be set up. I'll have to go up to figure it out. Okay. It's just got holes everywhere now. Alright. Could I combine both of these lines? 30 per minute times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. Yeah, 30 times 24. 720. Okay, perfect. Alright. That does pose a problem, though. I do got to somehow merge these. It's not too much of an issue, I don't think. As long as we put the merger, because we have to put the merger down below. There's no choice in that. But 7. Now he's pinging. He thought I was pinging him. Maybe. I'm not sure actually. I'm pinging for a video. Alright, so that goes there. Okay. So we go back in here. Okay, so that's what is this one? Is this the copper? Okay, that one's the copper. Alright, I'm gonna leave that hole there so that I know what's that. And this one is the merge. Okay, that one's the merger. Alright, got it. Okay, so then, or sorry, that one's the copper, or the aluminum sheets coming out. So that's not right. Is this one connected in properly? Make sure. There we go. Now it's going the right way. And of course we're going to go down 2, because that's copper right there. So we got to maneuver around that, essentially. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into here, grab this again. Okay, and then 3. That goes there. Perfect. And then 4. Okay, and then we'll color that one appropriately. Actually have copper colors. The hexes, anyway, if you want to know the hexes. This is the normal copper, and then this one, the kind of greenish color of the actual like ore. So if you want to do a secondary like that, because copper does kind of turn that greenish color as well. So then I'm going to put this right there, just for reference, and that can go there. Okay. So, and then we'll probably end up color coding this one to copper, so that we know copper, because we're going to end up going with coal as well over there, so we probably want to color code those. These ones don't matter because these ones are output, and I know that orange is output, so I'll put that back. Actually, this one's supposed to go like this, right? Nope. Or not quite, anyway. This one. Oh, there we go. So it was supposed to go there, just we probably want it like that instead. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Actually, could we? Oh, we could. We potentially could. No, we can't. Alright, well, we'll move this then. Right there. That way we can kind of piggyback off of that a wee little bit. Perfect. Of course, we'll color code. And it's going just next to the train station as well, so it's not like clipping into it or anything, which looks really nice. Okay, so then the next one's going to be 1, 2. Next one's going to be here. Okay. And this one goes to there. This one goes to there. And of course, color code that one. And this one goes to there. Now, the other output, just right there, is going to be in a merger. So this one's actually going to clip into this. It's going to end up clipping. That is the... Wait, where does the copper come in for this one? Right? Way down there. On that side. Actually, we can make this work without it being too much of a fuss. We just got to get lined up with that somehow. I think what I'm going to... Well, it might just line up. We'll see. So conveyor merger. No, it doesn't line up, alright. What if we put this one here? Will it... No, it's not close enough. Alright. See if I can get a snapping point here. No, it's not... it's because it's not on the same... It's one foundation off is basically what's happening. So... Maybe I can do it with this. It's close enough. Pair merger. There's a lineup line, but it's not the one I want. Okay, come on. Whoa, whatever that was, it lagged like hell. Oh, okay, we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I think this is it right here. Pain in the butt. Why is it not wanting to do that? It might be because of this. Let's make this one long belt. It might be because of that. No, it was not. It was close, though. Wait, how is that? Oh, even that's 1 meter off. Interesting. I'm surprised, though, it won't line up to this at all. Like, it just refuses to line up. And I don't want to eyeball it. Okay, so we'll remove all those because those are useless. If we get a belt there. Oh, this is an output. Never mind. I was like, wait a minute, that ain't right. It is. It's like if we get a belt right here. Um. It might try to line up. No, it won't. You asshole. Okay, well. Hope that's right on the money. Oh, of course. Place it. Thank you. Okay, now this should be split. Yep, it's split. Okay. That works there. And then what we do is we grab this again. Right there. Right there. Actually, it's just the one. That's too close. Of course, it also has to be right on the money, so in order for this method to work. And I don't think it's right on the money. I think it's just off ever so slightly. Which is really annoying because of BS like that. I'm going to put this here, and I'm wondering if maybe these were causing some issues. Aha, it was those. Alright. So now that's snapped in place. Now we'll take a 4. And there we go. And look, that it's now resting. We'll say it's resting on this. And call that good. Okay, so then that goes to there. Alright. That's also the reason that merger had to be spot on. Was because of that. And what I'm going to do as well, so I'm going to do this. There we go. So then it looks like it's being held up. Very nice. Okay, so those combine, and since they only combine to 720 for everything, these two lines will go right on into the copper sheets. Copper sheets? Aluminum sheets. I probably said copper sheets a few times and didn't catch myself a few times there. Okay. Oops. Uh-oh. It's not even placing it now. Not good. I think we're about to be kicked out. Maybe. We'll give it a second. The longer this goes on, though, the more I get worried. We might be ending the video here. Yep. we might be ending the video here. I'm going to preemptively leave. We'll just go ahead and exit. Let's see if we can connect. Yeah, you can see the tick rate was really low. That's okay. Oh, look, and we got plants inside of our building. Oh, never mind. As soon as I said something, they disappeared. Okay. Now can we place this, please? Hey, it's working again. Alright, sweet. I don't know why I just decided to break there for me. But that's how it goes sometimes. Okay. And yeah, we'll just go every foundation, because it looks good. It's expensive, but it looks good. This is where all my freaking rods and plates go. That's why I grabbed like 8 stacks while I was over there grabbing rods. I grabbed like 8 stacks of rods and 8 stacks of plates. So I'm just like, man, I'm like burning through these things like crazy. Okay, and we're probably going to need 2 lines of belts for copper, if I had to guess, because this one's was like, what, 500 some? I think I did the calculations for that. And we had 20... What was it? We had, we had 20 copper and 75 copper. So 75, I don't have my thing out. 75 times 7, 525. And then 525 plus 20. So 545 on that belt. And then this one, I think I already calculated this, and this worked out great. 30 times 24. Or no, 10 times 24 was 240. Okay. So 545 plus 240, 785. Yeah. 24 times 10. Yeah, it's 240. Okay. So yeah, we'd need both belts. That's fine. I am more than prepared to be able to do that. And also, I know that this system is going to be one of those where if we... oh, I can't open the colored menu. There we go. It's like the color menu won't open, or the paint menu, whatever you want to call it. That a lot of our numbers are going to be kind of crazy. This system as well is kind of crazy, by the way. This system is so crazy that we have to let the system run in stages in order for it to work. It's going to be like the turbo fuel that we had going. Also, that belt's going the wrong way. Freaking game. Stop going up! Jeez, man. This copper's going the wrong way. And it's not supposed to be able to let you do that, but it did. Okay, that's going... okay, there it is. There's the split. Yeah, what's supposed to happen is if you connect to something that's already got a direction on it, it's supposed to correct... the game's supposed to correct it for you, as it's doing there. But sometimes it doesn't do that, and it irritates me. And it's not the game's fault, it's the dedicated server that causes that issue to arise. Which, again, irritates me to no end, because I expect the game to correct it for me, which it does most of the time, and then every now and again it's just like, nope. And then you're just like, why isn't this working? And it's just like, oh, because I was trying to build the belt, or I was building the belt backwards, and that's just the way it was working. Okay, I did put the copper first. So, oh, this is going to be interesting. Because it's all on this side. Well, it has to be, actually, because the train's on that side of it. So all of it has to be on this side. Interesting. But I think for now, considering we're heading around the 3 hour mark, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for right now. And we will finish this later. Since we got most of done what we wanted, um, which is nice. We'll figure out the smart splitter stuff later. I might come back on here and do some building, but you guys get the idea of the aluminum factory. So yeah, don't be surprised when there's more done on this. But I'm going to do some off-camera stuff as well. Um, but I think, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this here. Definitely enjoy building this project. It's been a lot of fun. So, but yeah, we're gonna have to let you guys go back to your lives at some point. Anyway, um, so yeah, just kind of a random episode, and decided to do it on a Saturday, which seemed fine. So, yeah, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, which will be Tuesday. On this, we'll be hopping back on the server on Tuesday. Um, and then probably the next episode will probably be around Wednesday. But hopefully your weekend's going well. Hopefully it continues to go well. Until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.